Yeah, today my talk is on human capital measurement. Human capital, not like physical capital. Physical capital, we can find a uniform money metric to measure them. But human capital can take many forms, education, experience, skills, knowledge. So it's very difficult to find a uniform measure for all kinds of human capital. What I did was just to measure education. To a large extent, other kinds of human capital are correlated with education. This is because if you have a higher education, you tend to learn faster, you tend to learn more than people with a lower level of education. But even to measure education, there are many problems. There are several existing methods to measure human capital in terms of education. One is cost-based. Probably this is the measure that's closest to the measure of physical capital. Because when we measure physical capital, we actually use the amount of cost that we have invested into it. But for human capital, it's very difficult to get data because individuals spend money to acquire human capital, and it's very difficult to collect the data on how much money people invested into their education. A second method to measure human capital is the so-called life income approach. That is, we use people's lifetime income to approximate its value of human capital. But the problem with this approach is that it's using people's future income to measure its current human capital. But in many cases, we want to use human capital to predict their future income. So if we use a human capital measure in this way to do prediction, that's tautologic. So what we used is a very simple rate of return to education, weighted education. This is a very simple measure, but it's consistent. It's easy to do international comparison, and also it's easy to do intergenerational comparison. So I have done this with data from China. Probably in the future, I'm going to do some estimation using other countries' data. Thank you.